In the last few weeks, I've put over $750,000 into NFTs and the metaverse. So I'm really bullish on the metaverse going forward, especially as it relates to real estate investing. Most people don't realize that real estate in the real world and real estate in the metaverse are very similar. So in this video, I'm gonna explain it to you step by step why it's going to be so big. If you're new to my channel, my name's Ryan Pineda. I'm a real estate investor and entrepreneur here in Las Vegas. I've flipped hundreds of homes, I own hundreds of rentals, and I have multiple businesses doing millions a year in profit. And if you haven't heard, I just launched The Wealthy Way, which is a program that teaches people how to achieve true wealth in all aspects of life. If you go to wealthyway.com, you can get the online course, you can join our Discord community, and download the Wealthy Way Planner completely for free. There are no upsells, so go check it out. Now, the whole metaverse has hit the forefront with Facebook's announcement that they were changing their name to Meta. And because of that, there are companies that are rushing to do anything related to the metaverse because they know it's the next gold rush. But as a real estate investor, I see a huge opportunity to own land in the metaverse. So many of you who follow me have no idea what the metaverse is or how it even works, so I'm gonna explain it step by step so you understand everything. So the first thing to understand is there's gonna be two different types of metaverses. There's gonna be centralized and decentralized. So a centralized metaverse would be what Facebook is trying to create. Essentially, Facebook will make all of the rules and they will own all of the land within the metaverse. Now the thing is, they're gonna let people use the land and create things. It's very similar to how they let you use Facebook and Instagram today. You can create your profile, you could sell your products and your businesses, you could do marketing. They let you use the platform, but they still own it. It's not like you own your Instagram profile. At any point, Instagram can ban you, they can change the algorithm, they can do whatever they want because they own it. The same thing is true with YouTube. Even though I technically own my YouTube channel, at the end of the day, I don't really own it. YouTube owns it. Now, obviously, that doesn't mean that centralized is bad. Facebook and YouTube have huge businesses and people use them because they are centralized, but I don't think they're gonna be the best places to make money in the metaverse. Instead, you're gonna wanna focus on decentralized metaverses. Everything is publicly recorded on the blockchain, and you're gonna be able to buy land that you own that nobody can take away from you. And in fact, right now, there are already decentralized metaverses in which you can buy land. Probably the two biggest ones are called Sandbox and Decentraland. If you go on their websites, you can actually go in their metaverses today completely for free and run around and see what they've got going on. You can go look at different land that is for sale. You can see who's already built things and bought land in there. Now, the next question you're gonna ask yourself is, where should you buy land then? Think about what makes land valuable in the real world. It's gonna depend on what it's next to, it's gonna depend on what you can build on it, and it's gonna depend on how big it is. Think about any rich neighborhood in America. The only reason that the land is valuable in that area is because it's around all these other big houses and rich people. So proximity is gonna play a huge role. Imagine if you had land in the metaverse that was next to Snoop Dogg's land. If you know that Snoop Dogg's having concerts in the metaverse and all these people are going to attend it, your land is gonna get a lot of eyeballs because it is right next to it. So looking for land near other big players is going to be a smart move for buying land in the metaverse. The second feature we mentioned is what you can actually build on it. Now, each metaverse is gonna have different rules, just like commercial real estate has rules here in the real world. Think about it, in some land, you're only able to build single-family homes. In other lands, you're only able to build offices. In some lands, you can only do industrial. Now, you're probably thinking that makes sense from a value standpoint, but what are you supposed to do with the land once you buy it? I was running around in Decentraland the other day and I saw multiple uses for the land. The first was people were actually developing it and building really cool buildings representing their companies or whatever it is they wanted to showcase. So it serves as a place to advertise and get more exposure, but also a place to monetize if they're able to sell products within it. Another way that I saw people using it was just by placing billboards on their land. For me, I could just buy a piece of land right now and put a billboard that says wealthyway.com. And the people that run across it will be like, what is the Wealthy Way? And they're gonna go to wealthyway.com and they're gonna go get the course for free, they're gonna go join the Discord, and they're gonna go and get the planner. Seriously, you guys need to go do that. But anyway, so you can advertise and do a billboard, or you can actually go lease your land to somebody else who wants to go develop on it. So imagine you bought the land next to Snoop Dogg and he realizes that he wants to expand. And so on one hand, you could just sell your land to Snoop Dogg and make a profit, or you could say, hey, pay me X amount per month You can use my land, do whatever you want, just cut me a monthly check. And the best part about having metaverse land in that scenario is that you're not gonna have the maintenance that you have with real estate in the real world. So I think the passive income opportunities in the metaverse are going to be insane. Now, one pushback that I always hear from people is they say, Ryan, what's to stop them from creating infinite land? Anyone can go create a metaverse. How are you gonna know which one's the best? Well, here's the thing. In the world, there is so much land available that is not being used. If they don't have people that are actually using them every day, then the land is not gonna be that valuable. So I don't think you're gonna have to worry about all these metaverses that start that don't end up getting any users. I would look at them like multiple countries. Each of them will have their own unique feel and reason why people go there. So I wouldn't worry about picking the right one. I think they're all gonna have different value propositions depending on what you need. Now, you might be wondering, where did I actually invest? Well, I've put all my money into Neo Tokyo. I did a video talking about Neo Tokyo and what it was. I'll link to it down below. It's my belief that they're gonna have their own functioning metaverse at some point. Currently, they don't. But it's also a community and a place where people are going to mastermind about the metaverse and crypto gaming. And it's a place where you can gain passive income like I'm doing now. And it's just the very beginning of all this. I expect that that's gonna continue to rise, and I expect that there's gonna be a whole bunch of other stuff that happens with Neo Tokyo, and that's why I've invested so much money into it. And I should also add, I see NFTs and real estate as being very similar. I like to think about crypto being a lot like stocks. People can buy and sell it based on what it's trading at that day and get their money out pretty quickly. But with NFTs, they're not liquid, just like real estate is not liquid. If somebody puts their NFT up for sale on OpenSea, who knows when it's gonna actually sell or what it's gonna sell for. And I like that because just like in real estate, you can go get a really great deal on an NFT if you can negotiate directly with the NFT holder. So that's why I'm focusing heavily on NFTs as I go into the crypto space, because there are so many similarities to real estate. And I know that I can apply all the skills I've learned in the real world with real estate into NFTs and the metaverse. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you subscribed. Make sure you go to wealthyway.com, get all that free stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.